Alright guys, so with it being a week after the release of Pitaya Dragon Cookie as well as Royal Margarine, I wanted to go and update the PvP Arena tier list for May 2023. Although it is ending and probably new cookies are going to be coming out within a week or two, I still wanted to update you guys on how the arena is doing and what cookies you guys should be focusing on. So a couple of things that I do want to let you guys know of before I move on is that one, this is going to be based on my opinion as well as my experience while playing inside of the pure vanilla server. And two, forget about the other tier list that I had in April 2023 and just kind of refresh your entire tier list and go with this if you guys are looking forward to it. So don't compare it to the last one. This is going to be a completely different one with a different setup as well. So here we go, guys. Let's start with the D tier. And it is going to be a lot. I kind of compiled C tier and D tier from the last tier list together. These cookies are super outdated and I don't recommend you guys to build them because they're not going to be used inside of Arena as well as any of the other game modes that we have going on right now pretty much. Alright, so starting off, it's going to be Tail, Sonic, Fig, Pastry, Chili Pepper. We got Dark Choco, Lilac, Mango, Kumio, Raspberry, Sparkling, Snow Sugar, Tiger Lily, as well as Black Raisin. So these cookies are super outdated and they are not going to be specialized in pretty much anything right now. And they won't be used in any single team. And you guys just don't want to be using them inside of the arena. And they're not really good for any other game modes as well. So I would say stay away from them. It is going to be a good idea to save your resources. Next one is going to be C tier. These guys are like, you know, whatever. They're not being used too much either right now, and it is kind of sad to see some of these cookies down here because they were once really well used inside of the arena. And it is going to include Strawberry Crepe, Cocoa, as well as Moon Rabbit. We got Cherry Blossom, Poison Mushroom, Affogato. We got Almond, as well as Pumpkin Pie, Mint Choco, as well as Twizzly. So the difference between these cookies as well as the bottom one, they are going to be specialized in something. All right, so Twizzly has Zap. You know, we have Pumpkin Pie with Pom and the healing reduction. We got Poison Mushroom as well as Affogato with their poison. We got Cherry Blossom with the extra damage to non-cookie units and just being able to dodge. And we got specialized tanks and Almond with that damage link. So they are better slightly than the D tier, but still, they're not going to be really that great. But the thing that can happen is that once they do receive a magic candy, there is a possible chance for them to come back into the arena like they once were. Now moving on to the B tier, these guys are average. You can use them, but not going to be super great in climbing anymore. And it is gonna still be with Milk Cookie with the magic candy. We got Crunchy Chip, we got Sorbet, we got Licorice with the magic candy, we got Cream Unicorn, Pomegranate, Cotton, Candy Diver, as well as Macaron. So yes, they were once greatly used as well, especially someone like Cotton as well as Crunchy Chip, Sorbet. But they're not going to be that great right now inside of the arena, especially because of all of the area effect damage and how squishy they are. Yes, Pomegranate does have the 30% extra attack and the healing, but she's not going to be that great compared to someone who's going to be able to just apply like weakness debuff or apply that defense reduction and just burst down the enemies. So pretty much these guys can be used, but they're probably not going to be that recommended. And then now the A tier are going to be the cookies that are decent, can be used, but they still have a hard time finding their position inside of the arena. And that's going to include Tea Night, Dark Cacao, we got Rye with the magic candy, as well as we got Clotted Cream, we got Oyster, we got Royal Margarine, as well as Prune Juice, Caramel Arrow, we got Financier, as well as Sea Fairy. Yes, Prune Juice does actually have a pretty decent team, but I would say right now it is probably not the best team, and it only specializes in dealing with a really specific team like Capsaicin. So it is a little bit harder to utilize Prune Juice, but I would say these cookies, they do have their usage, but again, they have a hard time finding a specific area inside of the arena right now compared to the top 3. All right, so now let's get into the meta tier, just like we do always from the top to the bottom now, from the meta S plus to the S tier. And starting off with the meta cookies are literally the ones that are going to revolve around majority of the team, or they're the core member of one specific comp. And here we go, guys. It is going to be pure vanilla as well as Hollaberry. We still have BTS, and we have Stardust, Moonlight, Pitaya Dragon Cookie, the latest cookie, as well as Madeline Cookie with the magic candies. So I would say these cookies pretty much, compile majority of the arena comps. Madeline is used inside of all of the attack speed comps. Even non-attack speed comps, Madeline is used as like a secondary tank or even a triple tank. And I would say Pitaya, Moonlight, as well as Stardust are still the quote-unquote best DPSs right now inside of the game. We got Hollyberry, the best tank, and Pure Vanilla and BTS are pretty much like the two healers that are going to be used inside of the arena majority of the time. All right, now moving on to the S plus tier are going to be the cookies that are going to, compile the rest of the meta pretty much, and then S tier are going to be kind of like the ones that you can replace here and there. So starting off is going to be Capsaicin, we got Queen of Man, we got Brute, we got Molotov with the Magic Candy, we got Wildberry, we got Space Donut, Milky Way, Frost Queen, Sherbet, Blueberry Pie, as well as Black Pearl, Captain Caviar, we got Squid Ink, we got Vampire, as well as Cream Puff. All right, so these cookies are pretty much the ones that are going to revolve around these cookies right here on top of the meta. So someone like Queen of Man as well as Madeline are going to be the attack speed comp. We got Frost Queen and Sherbet still very, very, very good in countering a lot of different teams, and it is going to be the main components of the Frost comp. We got Capsaicin working really, really well with Pitaya right now, or even in the attack speed comp as well. And then we got Molotov with the Magic Candy, who actually works pretty darn decent with Pitaya as well, and also as a secondary tank with Hollyberry to counter some of the even attack speed comp or even some of the Pitaya comps right now. We got Wildberry and Brute. They're really, really great still inside of the arena. We got the one-shot comp members. One-shots are actually really, really strong right now, even more than before, especially because less a werewolf is being used right now. And then we got Cream Puff, Vampire. These two are going to be pretty decent backlane cookies right now that are being used here and there inside of the arena, especially Vampire with something like the attack speed comp and Cream Puff as well. And then now last is going to be the S tier. All right, these cookies are going to be the ones that can replace some of these cookies. They still have their usage, but a little bit lacking in some ways, one or another. Just not as great as the other cookies right here on the Meta and S plus. So starting off, we got Werewolf with the Magic Candy, we got Purple Yam with the Magic Candy, we got Red Velvet, we got Pine Cone Espresso with the Magic Candy, Latte with the Magic Candy. We also have Eclair, we have Herb, as well as Parfait, Carol, and lastly Prophet. So these cookies are pretty darn decent, especially someone like Espresso and Latte. They still are pretty darn good as a DPS. Of course, not as good as all the other ones, but because of the fact that the arena is revolved around area effect damage or multiple hitting effect, Espresso and Latte are pretty good. We got Eclair, who's pretty much the only direct replacement of Moonlight in my opinion. And then we got the rest of these cookies. Herb, good for Purify. We got Parfait, who is kind of like the direct replacement of BTS, although the skill can be different. And we got Carol, who is pretty good as well because of the fact that, Arena is focused on dealing more damage right now. And then we got Carol with crit percentage as well as crit damage boost. And we got Prophet, who's still kind of used here and there with the Frost comp as a secondary healer. We got Red Velvet, who is actually a part of the one-shot comp right now, which is kind of rising up. And we got Purple Yam with the Magic Candy and, Werewolf with the Magic Candy as a secondary tank, who is kind of a pretty good option, but not used as often right now. And lastly, Pinecone, great DPS. You guys already saw that one-shot comp that I shared with you guys without even Queen of Man. And I would say this is pretty much going to be what I think of the arena right now with the release of Royal Margarine as well as Pitaya. Of course, once again, guys, this is based on my opinion as well as my experience. But I do recommend, if you guys are starting off, if you guys are a returning player, then focus on the guild boss battle teams first. Focus on the cookies that are going to matter a little bit more than the arena, because the arena meta is going to change consistently, and you do want to go with more of a consistent team like the guild boss battle right now. And you guys can also transition that to the world exploration as well as the arena as you guys continue to progress through the content. Anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments below if you guys have anything that you guys would like to change, you guys disagree with. You guys are always welcome to let me know. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys found the video helpful, and I will see you guys all on the next one.